What's up, guys? Can y'all all do me a favor? Grab your phone. See that default weather app right there? Right there. I want y'all to hold it down just like that. It's gonna ask you what you want to do with it, and I want y'all to delete it. This guy, old Ian from Rap Sheet, talking about a sloppy game on tap for tonight from yesterday. A 90% chance of rain with a quarter of an inch expected. My guy, the rain wasn't even going to start till after midnight, after the game was over. I mean, did you not even at least attempt to look at the hourly forecast? You just told a whole ton of people, however many followers you have, which is, I'm sure, thousands, wrong information. And guess who they're going to blame when you're wrong? The meteorologist. Guys, what's up, guys? It's Mitch with SC Weather. A little clip beforehand is one out of two things that can really start what we call weather rumors, what I call weather rumors. What they do is they put out false information and start rumors, and people start spreading information about weather that is false, like wildfires. So we've all been somewhere, whether you're saying it or someone else is saying it, or you just overhear someone else saying it. A lot of times I work at it's a customer service job, so I hear customers say it all the time. They don't realize I'm passionate about weather. Anyways, you'll have somebody come in, or you ever hear someone saying something like, yeah, man, I hear they're calling for snow next Tuesday. Next Tuesday might be Monday that day, and they're talking about next Tuesday. You say that around just your casual person who don't know anything about weather. They're going to say, wow, no, I didn't know that. A couple days go by, you start telling people it's going to snow next Tuesday. Comes Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're still telling people that. Meanwhile, you've done told quite a few people this. Those people you've done told have done told other people. And those other people have done told other people. And all them other people keep telling other people. And it's like a wildfire. You'd like to match there, it's going to spread to over there. It's like starting a rumor in school. It just keeps spreading. The whole time, the one person who originated it, you know where they got that from? Yep, you guessed it. That default weather app. Whether it's your iPhone, your Android, whatever it may be. Someone saw a snowflake for next Tuesday, and they think they're calling for snow. They didn't look at the morning forecast. They didn't look anywhere. They didn't see any details about it. They just saw a snowflake 8 days out and decide they're going to tell everybody it's going to snow just because they saw a snowflake. That puts the wrong information. I can't stress that enough. It makes meteorologists look bad. And they get paid to do it, guys. It makes them look bad because guess what? That snowflake showing for next Tuesday, when next Tuesday comes, guess what? It's not snowing. So guess what? It reinforces the idea and that thought and that age-old saying that weathermen are only right half the time, weather women are only right half the time. Their only job you can have where you can be 50% right and still keep your job. Guys, that pisses me off. I'll admit it. That just eats me up. And I don't even get paid to do this. Those meteorologists on TV, the meteorologists anywhere, it's a tough job. You get a degree for it. They earn it. It's their job. It's their livelihood. And when you spread unnecessary rumors, and those unnecessary rumors don't happen because it was a rumor, well, you know what? The age-old saying starts getting said more and more. So that's the first thing. So the second thing is people sharing stuff and posting stuff on social media that they probably have no reason posting. And that may be a 300-hour out fantasy snowstorm showing on the GFS. It gets shared, it gets posted, it's a thumbnail to something. It's the something is posted like, it could be heading into a great pattern, snowstorm showing on this model, take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, they added to take it with a grain of salt, but guess what? People aren't going to take it with a grain of salt. And you should know that as a weather enthusiast. Some meteorologists even do it. Y'all should know that, obviously. It makes your job harder when it doesn't happen. And even though you stressed take it with a grain of salt, or either you put something like, please read into these details, people aren't going to read into the details. They're going to see that thumbnail you put, and it shows a bunch of blue, and it shows, the key over there shows 8 to 12 inches of snow, and they see that, and their first thought is, dang, is it going to snow next Tuesday? Or, you know, I don't know why I'm talking to a country voice. Anyways, so you can't do it. You can't do it because you can't control the way other people think. And they're going to be irresponsible because guess what? It doesn't affect their life. They're going to tell a bunch of people what they saw, and they're not going to get detailed with it because guess what? They didn't read the details. And they're going to tell everybody, hey, man, I saw something on Facebook the other day. Man, it showed a bunch of blue and stuff, and it showed a snowstorm for next Tuesday. And you know what? That guy can be like, dang, man, it's going to snow next Tuesday? Man, I didn't know that. And it's the same as the default weather app that you looked at. You can't do it. It doesn't matter if you stress read the details. Guess what? Over half the people aren't going to read the details. So you just don't post stuff like that on Twitter, Facebook. You still use MySpace from 2007. You can't do it. You know, it's just something you can't do. So I'll leave y'all with two last things. One, don't do it because you make someone else's job harder. That's as simple as that. Meteorologists on TV, whether you're a meteorologist not on TV, especially ones on TV, they got a lot of pressure to get a forecast right. And if you're spreading wrong information, you're making the right information they're trying to put out, non-existent. So that leads to number two. Guys, if you're someone who does that, and you know what, most of the time you probably don't even realize you're doing it, but you are, don't do it. You know, if you see a snowflake on your default app, that's probably run off one model. I don't know exactly how it's run, but it's stupid, so just delete it. It's irresponsible to tell everybody it's going to do such and such that day. You know, if you don't like the weather, or not if you don't like it, but if you're just not, if you don't care to get detailed with it or know the science behind it, what goes into forecasting, how hard it is to forecast it, then don't judge the people who do it for a living. And more importantly, if you don't know anything about the weather, if you think that you can do it better, then go get a degree. Go try to be a meteorologist. See the science that goes into it. See the math that goes into it. I suck at math, so that's what intimidates me to go get a degree. Anyways, so think about that. Think about how hard you're making someone else's job. And just don't spread weather rumors. If you don't know what's going on, just don't open your mouth about it. And I know it's not a big deal to most people. I mean, you think about it in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to be a big deal to most people. But it's how wrong information gets spread, and it's how the whole idea that the people on TV are only 50% right at the time anyways. So, and that's not true. You know, you're looking into the tip of the iceberg when it comes to weather. You saw a snowflake and you think it's going to be a snowstorm 8 days away, and you're going to take it to the bank, and the 10 other people that you done told are going to take it to the bank too, and when it doesn't happen, well, dang, they're never right on TV. Come on, man. Delete it.